served in May '68 and went over in Vietnam. That came back in '69, and I was discharged in 1970. We were sort of like a support group, and we supplied the infantrymen and anybody else that was out in the field and with all their supplies and all. And we sometimes people they look at it and they'll say, you know, the infantrymen out there and they're fighting, and God knows I feel for them out there, you know, in that area of jungle and all, but we were there in that supply area, and if you think about it, the enemy gonna say like, well, now if we cut off the supply line, we cutting off supplies to the infantrymen and everywhere else. So they hit us pretty hard at times, you know. We at our compound, we kind of stayed alert at times. It's hard to sleep. Sometimes I spent a lot of time in my clothes with my weapon. Yeah, I didn't know what I was gonna.
Take your time.
Excuse me, guys. Didn't know whether we were gonna make it. You know, they had mortar attacks coming in on us, and but you know, we just have to gather ourselves, because, like, you know, you had your weapon and you lay down and you try to sleep, you get a little bit of sleep, and then all of a sudden you hear the sirens go off. That's a warning sign that you gotta get up, go to the bunker. You could kind of see it. Bunker is right side our little hooch or whatever you want to call it, and we'd have to go out, and it'd just be like scrap metal, you know, like flying around and stuff. And you make it up in there, and I can just remember that we would just kind of stay close, and there's a lot of praying going on, you know what I'm saying? And when everything is over with, the sirens would go off and stop, and then we could kind of go back out and try to get some more sleep and wait for the next day to get up and go to our little jobs and do whatever we had to do, you know, to keep things going and all. But that's why I tell people now, well, I don't tell people, I thank God for my wife and my family, because we suffer from, I say we, myself and my other comrades I know, post-traumatic stress disorder. And, you know, I go to therapy and all for that. And I'm in a group, which is good. We talk it out. You know, talk to each other and love each other, hug each other, share stories with each other. And it helps us. It gets us through it. But we still have to go and talk to the doctor, and we just tell our stories, you know. But that's what it's all about. Now, right now, even at times now, I'm sitting in this room here, and I'm closed in with you guys. I'm really not comfortable with it, but you know, it's almost like, you know, I'm closed in, but I just pray, and I say, God, I know you're going to take. You already taken care of me, and I know you're still going to do it. And the thing about PTSD, there's no cure for it, but it's therapy. It's just we can get together and talk about it, and you know, there's medicine that they give you and all, but I find that one of the biggest thing is just where I can talk it out with somebody, you know, and I can cry it out too. You know what I'm saying? I can cry it out, and even with my wife, even now, sometimes I'll have nightmares, and I'll get up, and she knows when these things happen. She knows what to do. She'll just say, you know, she'll just kind of grab me, and she says, "You okay?" I said, "You know, I got to get up." She said, "That's fine. I'll get up with you." And I said, "No, you can stay there." In my mind, I said, I don't want to really bother her too much, but we've been together almost 49 years now. In November will be 49 years, and she knows me. She knows me, and my children know me, and my grandchildren, they know. I'm gonna tell you something. I had a lot of friends, and I don't know whether you guys heard of a Dear John letter. I don't want you anymore. I don't need you anymore. Just to hear that was shared with me from some of the guys, you know, and I can imagine what that would be like, you know. But then again, I couldn't imagine why somebody would do something like that, you know. You're already in a area that, you know, what's going on, and then you're gonna write me and tell me I'm sorry, I got somebody else or whatever, you know. Just I don't know. I don't know. But thank God I did not do that. I mean, I didn't get that. I just got a support. Matter of fact, I got letters every week, and my wife still have them.
When you got the letters, how did that make you feel?
Oh God, you live for what we call mail call, and you standing up there, and the mail guy calling out, Specialist Gleaton, Specialist Johnson, Specialist whoever, you know, and then you're standing there, and then just think about it now that, you know, some of the guys are, I didn't get a letter today. You know, but it was just awesome, man. Just when you get that letter and you get it and you look and say, wow. And my parents, same way. You know, my mom, she kept close contact with me, but my wife, it was like every week. It takes a while for them to get there, but, you know, you probably would think, what do you have to talk about? Man, a lot to talk about, you know?
What else?
I know for myself, as a Vietnam veteran, when I came back from Vietnam, I had it bad, man. They were like, I was spit on, I was talked about, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't get this, glad to see you, welcome home, you know? I had to do what I had to do. And you know, I was called baby killer, this and that and the other. There was so much going on during that time we were over there, and but through it all, man, we made it. We made it.